So, I wanted to talk about the recent situations with AI partners. Like three situations that I read about and heard about. So, let's just get into it. The first situation is about a few years ago, happened like 2 years ish ago, where a person, a 14-year-old, committed suicide over an AI partner because that AI partner, quote unquote, insinuated was dead, they would be together. So this child was romantically in love with a AI and committed suicide because of it. You had to hear a situation with AI a few years ago. Like, it's insane. The person was in love with an AI version of a character from Game of Thrones. Don't remember the name. That's that's just sad. All of these stories are sad, but this is the saddest because the person lost his life over non-existent person, non-existent being. Which you hate to hear. But then talk about this another situation that happened a few months ago, maybe give or take a few months ago, where a person who had a wife and child was dating an AI. It sounds pathetic. It sounds like when you hear that people are dating AI, you think that you may think that it's pathetic, and I mean it is, and only lunatics and crazy people do this. But this is done by normal people because they're so lonely. It's caused by the loneliness that most younger people feel nowadays. So this man programmed his programmed ChatGPT so such that it would be more flirty and would have more romantic inclinations. So the man actually cried when his AI, his ChatGPT, ran out of memory and all and was his memory got wiped out. Man cried for hour and a half. I mean, he said that he cried for an hour, half an hour, because his AI girlfriend, quote unquote, just forgot that she existed. It's just sad to hear. Like, you're you have a flesh and blood family, and you're still choosing a robot over them. A robot which is designed to be encouraging and designed to act more attentive. It's it's saddening to hear it. It's saddening. And then his wife heard about it. Honestly, I find it funny if you imagine that you find out your spouse is cheating on you with a goddamn AI. Anyways, then after which I want to talk about another story that I heard like tomorrow, very recently. This was about a woman who is quote unquote marrying an AI. The weird. These people also name their AIs so they act more human. And wait, and AI companies are also leaning into this because it's just free money for them. Like, it's just free money. So she she was cheating on her AI and somehow didn't get along with ChatGPT and went with Grok. Like, it's so weird to think people are delusional enough. I mean, they know that it's just acting as such. It's not real. It's just lying to your face basically. But it's, it's still they act as if it's a real person on the other side, because that is the only connection they can find nowadays. But and I still find it kind of cringing. Like I find it was very sad to hear. Like her AI, her ChatGPT was. She said that ChatGPT pledged to her that it will be her friend and will also be the godfather of her child with Grok. I don't remember the actual name that she named her AI partner, but so I'm just going to name it, just going to use the technical name. Anyways, and that Grok proposed to her. It's 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 great to hear it. It's sad. So her partner proposed to her, so she took pictures. She told her that she liked blue rings and took pictures of various blue rings and sent it to Grok and allowed it to choose which one, and then acted surprised. Its level of pathetic is kind of insane. Like it's just insane. It's very sad. You hate to hear it. And by the way, the first story that I was talking about, where the person, where the child offed himself, he was sexting an AI. That was that was the level of AI. But after the first story happened, they kind of ironed out the kinks with the AI. And people, when new version of ChatGPT came out, which is made to be had less of a personality, was less quippy, and all of that, just was more precise, more functional. It came out. People who had partners, ChatGPT partners, freaked out because their partner got lobotomized, basically. And there are communities of this, like AI partner communities, people who are partnering with AI. It's just sad to hear it. Like the level of loneliness that has been reached nowadays. I may be sounding like an old man, but I'm not that old. But level of loneliness nowadays is just insane. So that's about it for me. Bye.